the next piece that I want to talk about are the needs of your employees. And right now, being a 1 or 2 person franchise, it may not seem too important to you, but as you begin to acquire more accounts and need to hire employees, this is going to be essential for your retention of those employees, and it's going to save you a lot of time in the long run. It's going to save you time from having to retrain and constantly retrain new employees. It's going to save you time in having to re-interview and interview more and more candidates to replace the ones that are leaving. So, it's a very important section, and we already talked about your needs as a franchise owner. Well, on the flip side of that, your employees have their own needs as well. So if you recall, we took your 3 to 5 year goals and your 1 year goal, 30, 60, 90 day goals, and we put those on a piece of paper. So we already know where you as a franchise owner want to end up and where you want to get to in that time frame. Well, your employees, they also have their own personal goals and their own personal agenda that they want to accomplish. Again, they may not have a certain time frame on it, but you can help facilitate that and really help push them to achieve their goals if you do encourage them to put a time frame on it. So we're going to start with the first piece of this employee needs section, making a positive first impression on that employee. DCS prides itself in taking care of its employees, investing heavily in their development, especially if leadership qualities are identified. We've brought numerous people up the ranks within our own franchise, and it's phenomenal to see people really work hard and accomplish the things that they've set out to. So from the moment that you interview a potential new hire, you have to make a positive first impression. Be neatly dressed, be prepared, know the candidate's name, have an idea of exactly what you want to ask them and what you want to review. So, i.e. review our interview process prior to that interview. And overall, give them a good experience. Remember that interview process, they're interviewing you just as much as you're interviewing and finding out about them. So with that, I'll give you a quick statistic just to demonstrate the importance of this. But 90% of organizations believe that their employees make a decision to stay or leave within the first year. And a lot of employees make a decision to either enter an organization or not enter an organization based on that first impression. So again, provide a firm handshake, make sure that you're on time for the interview, and be prepared. There's nothing worse than walking into a room with somebody and you can tell that they haven't prepared whatsoever. It leaves a lot of doubt in their mind as to what the organization is all about. Once you have made a decision to hire a candidate, it's very important that we move on to the next phase of their onboarding process. So we need to have a clear plan of exactly where we want to utilize this person, which is what is discussed or should be discussed as part of the interview. So be sure to talk to them of exactly what type of shift they're looking for, whether daytime or evening, if they're looking for part-time hours or full-time hours. We do try to be as flexible as possible with those employees within reason. Okay, this is going to help you and them both have be on the same page right from the beginning, so that way you're able to meet their needs and vice versa. So with that onboarding process, the first thing that we want to do is make sure that we give them a clear-cut idea of exactly what's going to take place over that first week of their employment. So the first day, we want to sit down with them, take them through a tour of the office, show them exactly where everything is, introduce them to their coworkers. We want it to be social for them because human relationships are very important, and it gives the new hire a sense of purpose and belonging. So, if we know we're hiring on the value, based on the values of that employee, and we know that they're a good fit for the organization, then their social interactions are going to be, natural with the rest of your employees. So first day, we want to make sure that we have an organized day for them, show them around the facility, introduce them to their coworkers, tell them about the folks that they'll be spending the majority of their time with. So our mentor program, we want to pair them with somebody who is one of your more experienced employees and really take them through the day-to-day processes that they utilize each and every day. So that way they can develop positive habits and they can get a good understanding of what's expected of them on a daily basis.